She wanted to come out. God, it's windy. Oh my God, it's windy. Jeez. I see the flag down there. Everybody that has lived here for a long time have told me that this is extremely windy. It's abnormally windy. It's not like this normally. I hope those people are not lying to me. Well, we've got several irons in the fire. I should probably deal with the motorcycle cover before the wind blows it away. I was trying to leave it out here for a minute to get the water out of it. Because over here we're dealing with the bird that every morning, crack of dawn, comes and lights on this perch right here, and poor thing is, let me look at there, they've dented the window. So I feel sorry for him. What I'm going to do, nothing deters them. I tried opening the window, scaring them, beating on the walls. The cat will sit here and watch them inches away, and it does not deter them. So every window that has a little aluminum ring around it, I'll show you what I'm doing. I probably need to do a better job of it. But I've got some black tape, duct tape, and making it kind of look like a snake and hanging down to where, and they don't bother that window anymore. But I need to alter what I'm doing here, I see. Slightly. What do you think? Are you just wanting to go in? Or are you just wanting to whine? Probably the whine part. Because you wanted to come out like 3 minutes ago. Well, regardless, if this has any water in it, we're going to have to put it away because it's going to get blown away. Well, we need to organize back here. Got so many irons in the fire though. One thing I do need to do, and it's still in my mind, I can still think about it, is the DRZ comes with such a small tank, like 2-gallon tank. And now you can buy a larger tank. We probably will, but God, they're expensive. And right now, this is fine for off-road. 2 gallons is fine for off-road. But we have a fuel can. It's 1.5 liters. I thought it was larger than a liter. So, probably need to put it right here. Mount it right here. That way, most of the gravity will, keep it. There's no other place to put it, I don't think. You want to put it over here on the muffler side, the hot side. That's not wise. Definitely not going to put it on the front. We need to make some kind of mount that will attach the bottle to the rack, and possibly move the saw. We could probably move it to the other side. Yeah, you see, yeah, and it's not gonna affect the saw, and the muffler's not gonna affect each other. Even though it's plastic or whatever, it's way up there above it. So, and yeah, we can move the saw over there to that side, which would free up this room right here. See, these are tire spoons. I have a couple of smaller, shorter tire spoons, but these long ones really make a job a lot easier. So they're not really in the way. I'll take the saw, move it to the other side, and then make some mounts for this and isolate them with, they'll probably metal strap or something, and then some rubber to keep it, not the metal on metal isolated, and maybe cock it. The more we can cock it, the better. You definitely don't want it flat. So this would work okay, I think. This would help out big time. This is 1.5 liters. This would give us 30, well, depending on the highway, at highway speed, this would give us 30 miles right here. That's a lot. That's a lot. Right now, like I said, it's got a 2-gallon tank, which is basically 100 miles, you know. The way down to Silver City, it won't make it on that, because I'm driving fast, driving 60, 65 when I can, no more than that. But the speed limit's 55 and 60, pretty much all the way down, except for this first section where a bunch of switchback turns where there's a yellow speed limit, and that's suggested, that's not posted. So I don't know if y'all ever been to traffic school. Unless it's a white sign that says speed limit, that's the official speed limit, and they can get you for going above that. But any other speed limit is suggested speed limit. Because if they say a speed limit and you crash, then somebody can sue them, I guess, around a turn. That's all that's about. I don't think anything needs our attention other than the tire pressure. Chain's okay. We're going to need a new chain pretty soon. We're going to need a new front tire before too long. We still have plenty of tread on it. It still has enough tread to do what it needs to do. But I'm debating on, there's nothing wrong with this tire, but a little more knobby would help. They make another one that's slightly more aggressive, but I don't know how good it would do on the road. This does excellent on the road. What is it? Just too windy for you? Yeah? Or are you just whining because you can? You whining because you can. Okay. I appreciate you being honest with me about it. Ready to go in? You letting flies in, come on. And we'll put the mount for the Insta360 on next. This is how we mount this thing with these ram ball mounts. I've got these strategically, every accessory we're using has these. Got one here, one for the mirror, For a mirror, even the mirrors have them. Then this, you can move it anywhere, front or back. This, you can mount the camera right here if you want it, or a GoPro pointing at you. This is for the phone. It's basically a map, and it's on a round ball. Then you got a round ball here, got a round ball here, got a round ball here. Had one here, but I took it off. Need to put it back up there, because you could put this mount on either side. You can put, I've got a round ball here. I think there's another one. Yeah, there's one right here underneath. Because when you do a pole, like you could run this pole back like this. The one attached under here. And then you can have a support right here, so it wouldn't be just jiggling all over the place. And that way you get the perspective from behind. It's okay, I don't really like, it's okay. In certain situations you probably want that, but in most of the riding we're doing the front view. And with this, you can extend it as far out you could, like, wanted to. I don't know. This works just about perfect right here. You can get it higher or whatever, but I like it slightly below, like at my chin level, not my eye level. Be up too high at that point, because it's going to be filming you wherever you are now. So if your eyes are up here and you want it to have the same perspective, it's got to be sticking way up. That's what you got to take into consideration. And then the sun too, where are you going to be riding? And so you want one lens pointed straight forward and then one lens pointed straight back at you. You don't want both lenses pointing at you. I think I might have some on this other side, but I doubt it. Because this perspective right here is your on the side of the road. You don't get any, you're only seeing the right side of the road there. If you put it right here on this side of the vehicle, you're getting both sides of the road in perspective. Got to take that in consideration. Sometimes you might want that over on the other side, but very, very rarely. This right here on the center line of the road will give you the best overall perspective of what you want. 360 degrees. And keep it in mind where you want it in front of you, you want it beside you, you want it behind you. Where, what height do you want it at? What level? Chin level, chest level, knee level, eye level, above your head where it's looking down on you. Then when you want something like that, the best way is just to wear the Insta360 on top of your helmet, because it'll stick up with the mount and everything, probably 8 or 9 inches, something like that. So maybe not 9 inches, but you can see my point. It's more than just a couple inches, so it sticks up high enough to give you that perspective. Although then, if you want to do something like that, it's best just to go on the rear view and have your pole pointed more straight up rather than laid down. That way it'll give perspective from behind but above. Because you don't, I wouldn't want to think you would want above in front of you. I mean, yeah, I don't know. There's that damn bird. Yeah, it ain't pretty. It's not meant to. Maybe it'll stay up there long enough to deter. I went ahead and did this side too. although they've never done it on the side. If we didn't put them up there, they would be doing it. And the other window to the bedroom. I just did this right here because since the window's facing this way, if I just put them hanging down, they would be like that. They get, I don't know how these are going to work. The wind may tear them off. They're making a noise. They may make a noise. We will have to find out. So we're getting the DRZ all ready. We're going to go on a little short ride. We're not going to go very long or far because we want to come back and spend at least a couple hours working on Blue Truck. I've got some research ongoing and several people helping me, and we're going to figure out what I need to do next specifically for it. Whether it be to try to find the specific thing that's wrong with it, or just go ahead and take the whole assembly, the H-pop assembly, off and replace all the O-rings in it, which I'm leaning toward that. I mean, because it's so hard to get to down at the bottom, especially I can't see, and it could be several things that are leaking. You could replace something and it could be something else too. So in my thought, since it's just a bunch of gaskets and O-rings, just take the whole assembly off and replace every O-ring that you can replace on it. I don't know, but experienced mechanic would know that better than me. So that's what I'm waiting on right now, is somebody to kind of guide me a little bit, and then we'll move forward this afternoon with a little more information and go from there. But definitely do need to get back off in the forest somewhere and detach from all this mess. Yeah, that is a burn from all this wind. Put the ladder back up here and secure the generator again. I moved the satellite dish back here and it seems to be working fine. It's not a dish, it's a satellite panel. There might be a dish inside. Well, look at it. Yeah, it's kind of not dish. What would you call that? Angle? Oh well, put the ladder up and get ready to go for a ride. Alright, get ourselves ready to go for a ride. We're going to be using this today. I think we'll go with that. Which, got one of these that we'll take with us. We'll fold it up and take it with us in case we need to use it later. And the gloves. Got a new pair of gloves. Well, gloves that they're not new. But I'll have to move over to these soon because these are wearing out in the palm really bad. But before we do that, we'll have to change out the grips on the handlebars. They're worn out. UV rays have torn them up. And also, you can see the UV rays just really torn them up. Ugh, a mess. But we want to go with a bar that's a little higher. And we've got some other risers. We want to push the bar forward and up a little bit, but we're going to have to be careful because we don't have a whole lot of throttle cable to deal with. Oh, this wind's rough. Somebody's flying out there. Just living out here in the peace and quiet makes you see how loud vehicles are, but that's got a lot of wheels going on right there. Tires on the ground. Whew. We'll come back this afternoon and spend a couple hours on the truck. It'll be better at when it's darker and so I can see better, and because we need to be specific, find out exactly where it's leaking. But it's not nearly as hard a job as that turbo was. So we had 2 leaks. Letting the sun, I got my shoes got so muddy out there yesterday, I had to wash them. And I'm letting them dry. Hopefully it won't be muddy out there again today. It was yesterday. Well, let's see, we're getting our gear ready, but need to check, this got way too much air in the tires, and check the oil. I think we'll be good to go at that point. Well, we need to put some fuel in it, that's for sure. About a gallon. That was fun. I stayed on top of those things. I felt like if I fell off of them that we were doomed. What is down this way? A better way to cross. Looks like it. Hope the GoPro's working. Oh, look at all that cobble. Woo! Okay, here we are. Jeez. Wow. There's a bunch of deer right in there. There's one right behind this tree. Okay. There's 3 or 4 of them right in there. The ponderosa tree on the left, there's a deer looking straight at us to the left of it. Now you can see one to the right of that ponderosa tree with a light on it. I think about 5 of them in there. I rode right up on them. There you can see it. They're still there. There he goes. There goes one of them. All right. Damn, that's steep. Woo! Down in altitude. Look at that big mountain over there. You know that's 10,000 feet. That's that Escudillo Mountain. Probably see all the way over to Arizona from right here. Down now. On both sides. We've made 3 trips from our storage down here. How many more trips do you think it's going to take all together? Hopefully not a whole lot more. But we're emptying out the storage, the first one there. And we're bringing everything down here. Because we really don't need that storage. It was really convenient when we first got here, but we don't need it now. So. This makes trip number 6, somewhere around 6. So we only have a few more left. I don't know where I'm going to put that in the trailer or leave it outside with a cover on it. I don't know. We'll see. We're on load 8. You can see we didn't have a whole lot in there. Not a whole lot in there at all. She just came out here and now she's whining to go back in. Well, you just get some fresh air. You need some fresh air out here. You don't need to be locked up inside all day long. Somebody's wanting to go in. Made 10 trips with the wagon. I think we got maybe 2 more. Then we're going to put this away. I should say me, myself. Because we ain't going to help. Well, at least we got somewhat of a sunset to look at. One more trip.